spitting everywhere. Oh. I'm still sick.
Yeah, still. Amazing.
Nice.
Cheers, Britt.
Cheers. Welcome to Jo and Britt. I'm Britt.
And I'm Jo.
And this is our YouTube channel.
Woo!
We are on day 2, right? Day two of our 5-day binge.
Jo and Britt binge, day 2. So today is Friday, and we are going to be doing something called Jo and Britt's Finest.
We created this segment called Jo and Britt's Finest that will allow us to discuss certain topics. So like, let's say we decide to choose our favorite movie of the week or whatever, and we decide to discuss Jo and Britt's Finest movie. So Jo and Britt's Finest blank, and we fill in the blank.
This week we're actually going to be talking about our finest book. We both chose a book that we've enjoyed in the past, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I haven't read hers yet, but she's strongly encouraged it.
Oh my gosh, I've already posted about it on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's such an incredible book. It's called Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced her name. She's like such an incredible artist and poet. It's basically a book of poems. So you can see there's like all these cool like drawings and stuff. It's such an incredible book for any of you who are around our age or younger even, who are going through like heartbreak. It talks about there's like 4 different parts of it. So the first part is the hurting. Second part is the loving, and the third part is the breaking, and the fourth part is the healing. So it kind of goes through like this epic love story almost, but it's very relatable to any person who has ever felt heartbreak. There's so many poems in there where I was like, oh my gosh, it's like you looked into my soul, you saw everything that ever happened to me, and then you wrote a book. Yeah, it's something that I think anyone can relate to and anyone can help, like it helps you through any experience.
Like how you said, like it goes through like the hurting, the loving, like all like these strong
well
emotions.
that's the different sections. Like
I think
the
that's
first
great.
section is called the hurting. Isn't that cool?
And I think that's really cool that it
ends.
ends on the healing, because then it kind of shows you like, look, like you can heal from whatever you're going through.
Exactly. And because it's only poems, it took me 15 minutes to read, and I've already read it 3 times through. That's how much I love this book.
So I chose Gone Girl. This actually is, it's also a film with Ben Affleck.
Oh my god, it's such a good movie.
It's such a good movie, honestly.
If you
like,
haven't seen it, you should see it.
Yeah, if you're not a book person, definitely watch the movie. You know what, do both, because the book was
Read the
phenomenal
book.
as well.
You know what? Don't be lazy. Don't
No.
say I'm not a book person. Read the book.
Read it.
And, you know, explore your imagination.
This is by Gillian Flynn. Do it. Gone Girl. But basically, so it's kind of like a psychological thriller. I really like books like that because it always keeps you on your toes. It's super interesting. I don't want to give it away because, again, you should read the book. But basically, it follows Nick and Amy. They're a couple, and it kind of like alternates between their point of view. So Nick, it's his point of view in the present day, and then Amy's point of view kind of through her past diary entries, and it just follows their relationship. There's so many twists and turns that like they're not obvious, and it's not one of those stereotypical like, oh, saw the ending coming kind of thing. Like you don't expect what the ending is.
And that's my favorite thing about these types of books, is that you never know what's gonna happen.
You know what I actually do? I read this book. This is really weird. I read it when I was on the Stairmaster at the gym. I would like put it on there, and I would be going so fast on the stairs because my heart rate was going, and I was like so nervous.
So do that.
Do that.
You can work out
at the same time. Yeah. So I don't want to spoil the ending, but definitely give it a read because it's terrifying but crazy exciting, and I think you guys will like it.
Also, Gillian Flynn is such an incredible writer. She also has 2 other books out that are currently on my bookshelf.
On your bookshelf that we can see up there.
Yeah, there's Sharp Objects and Dark Places. Those are the other two books that she wrote too. So if you like Gone Girl, if you enjoy that book, which you will, then you should check out the others. That is basically how our segment Jo and Britt's Finest is gonna work. And we also have a surprise for all you viewers out there. We will be putting out Jo and Britt's Finest segments every
Friday. Now we will no longer be getting complaints from you guys saying, where are your videos, and us feeling so bad, because look forward to this every Friday.
Every Friday. Thanks, that's all. Power Rangers, yeah!
Yeah, Power Rangers!